I declare the degree congregation open. Please be seated, everyone. Distinguished guests, graduands, family and friends, a warm welcome to you all. As Chancellor, it is a great privilege to be sharing this special day of graduation with you. Can I start by thanking our orchestra for the anthem, which was written for us by our partners orchestra, the Bournemouth Symphony Orchestra. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Graduation is an important event in your life, one which you should never forget. You've worked incredibly hard to get here. There are very few moments in life when we get to publicly celebrate your achievements, and you get to celebrate them with your family and friends. So above all else, I please hope that you enjoy the day very, very much. You certainly deserve it. Graduation is also a chance for the whole university to celebrate and reflect on our history and values. Values that connect us not just today, but forever, through the contribution that you have made during your time studying here. Exeter has thrived over the last 6 decades to become one of the very best universities in the world. Each and every one of you has played a part in this success story. And now, for many of you, this is the beginning of the next chapter of your life. We will watch with pride as you grow into the academic and professional leaders of the future. You are now well on the way. And we hope that the values of this university will be guiding principles as you progress through your careers. We know that you will strive to reach the highest standards professionally and to be good citizens. So graduates, we're proud of you. I hope you will look back at your time at Exeter as some of the happiest and most fulfilling years of your life. So please enjoy the ceremony. I look forward to meeting each of the graduates up on the stage and conferring their degrees. I now call upon the university's Vice-Chancellor, Sir Steve Smith, to address the congregation.
Thank you, Chancellor. Well, good morning, everyone, and may I offer a special welcome to our graduates. Today is your day, a chance for you to celebrate all that you've achieved during your time at this distinguished university. It's not only a rite of passage for you, it's also a very important occasion for your families and loved ones as well. Because although the focus of this ceremony is on you, our graduates, we're also here to celebrate all of those who've encouraged and supported you. And we appreciate that many of you in the audience will have made great sacrifices to support our graduates during their studies. So perhaps I could ask our graduates to join me in offering our collective heartfelt thanks to families and friends. Thank you. Graduation is also about celebrating each graduate's contribution to Exeter's academic community. Each of you has written your own chapter in Exeter's history, and you should be very proud. We are certainly proud of you. For some of you, today is the beginning of a new relationship with your university as you join the worldwide community of 120,000 alumni who we're in touch with. Our alumni are here to help you as you begin and then progress through your career. They've literally been here and done it, so make use of their expertise and their networks. They want to help, and it would be really good to hear from you. Over 1,000 Exeter alumni volunteered more than 11,000 hours last year supporting Exeter students. Some of you will be returning for postgraduate degrees, so we look forward to welcoming you back in the autumn. There's no doubt that Exeter graduates go on to do incredible things, and so will you. Our graduates pursue careers all over the world, and an Exeter degree is your passport to success in whichever walk of life you choose. Our graduates make a positive impact on the world around them, professionally and within wider society. I hope that your time and achievements here will be something that will stay with you throughout your life, and we will work hard to make sure that your university remains successful so that we can continue to make you proud of us. The University of Exeter is a forever institution and an anchor institution, and we hope that your connection with us will be lifelong. It's a forever institution because great universities will be here when the current pressures and challenges are long gone. Exeter is one of the world's finest universities, and Exeter research and scholarship transform lives and societies around the world, as well as here in the southwest of England. The university owes its origins to a group of people who raised funds to create a place of learning here in Devon and Cornwall. The aim was to provide, and I quote, as good a chance in life as children elsewhere in England, end quote. We never forget that aim. Today, we are a world-class university, firmly and proudly anchored in our region, working with our partners for the betterment of lives locally, nationally, and internationally. We care deeply about our community impact and contribution. The university contributes more than £1.1 billion into the economy each year and generates almost 11,000 jobs in the southwest of England. Last year, the city of Exeter created more jobs in technology than Cambridge. Over the last year, we've also made a global impact through our research in global health, food and water security, climate change, global conflicts and terrorism. Issues that are not only important for this university, but the world as a whole. We're very proud that one of our research teams, led by Professor Tamara Galloway, won the prestigious Guardian University Award for Research Impact this year for the research into the devastating impact that microplastic pollution has on the health of humans and wildlife. We also received the largest philanthropic gift in the university's history, a gift to our medical school, a £10 million donation from the Dennis and Murray Gillings Foundation to create the Murray Gillings Neuroimaging Centre, a new facility which will, within 3 to 5 years, double the number of world trials in Alzheimer's research and will thus affect the lives of many. The College of Humanities Exeter is one of the largest groupings of arts and humanities disciplines in the UK. Each of the disciplines represented in this ceremony today is outstanding and plays its part in making Exeter humanities truly world-class. This can be seen in many things, but let's just look at the simple ranking of humanities in the various international league tables. Humanities has been placed at 36th in the world in the Leiden rankings and in the top 100 in the QS World rankings. Humanities also plays a major part in the delivery of innovative teaching and research through our new Digital Humanities Lab, and is leading for the whole university on the development of a new arts and culture strategy, which will place Exeter firmly at the centre of cultural activity in the region. Turning back to the university generally, just a few weeks ago, we found out we'd been awarded once again a Gold Award for the quality of our teaching, one of only 10 Russell Group universities to have received that accolade. We constantly strive to put students at the heart of everything we do, creating their education with us in partnership. And we are very proud of our relationship with the Students' Guild and with the Athletic Union, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank them for providing all students with wonderful support, social and sporting opportunities, and an all-round fantastic university experience. When Exeter was founded, back in 1955, we welcomed exactly 454 students onto the first year of their degrees. Later this year, around 5,000 new first years will be joining us. Today, Exeter is a destination of choice for many of the world's brightest young people from over 140 countries. More than 2/3 of our applications last year with A-levels were predicted 3As or higher, and I must confess that many of us on stage today, me included, may not quite have got the grades required to get a place at Exeter today. But whilst much has changed over the decades, Exeter's reputation as a creator of graduates of distinction and of world-class education and research has remained the same. Graduates like you transform the world for all of us, and I know you will make us as proud of you tomorrow as we are today. So my final message is simply this: well done. Thank you for choosing the University of Exeter. Please never underestimate the transformative power of education. I passionately believe that education opens the door to a more successful and fulfilling life, as I truly hope it will for all of you. Please stay in touch, because together we make this university one of the best in the world. To repeat, we are a forever institution, firmly and proudly located in our region, and we want you to be part of our community forever. But most of all, please enjoy the day, your day, because you deserve all our sincere congratulations. Thank you.
I now call upon Professor Pascal Abisher to present the first cohort of candidates for awards.
Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following who have been deemed worthy to receive degrees of the university. In the College of Humanities, for the degree of Doctor in Philosophy in English, Acacia Finbow. Lauren Amy Hayhurst. Gillian Lisbeth Moore. Suzanne Steele. In film, Jake Bevan. For the degree of Master of Arts in Creative Writing, Lydia Marie Vincent. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English, Emily Rose Adams. Anastasia Lee Alcock. Virginia Marianne Alexander. Catherine Molly Alstead. Taylor Heather Anderson. Catherine Sean Andrews. Hannah Maud Arnold. Alex Arnold Jones. Lydia Elizabeth Françoise Baines. Isabel Alice Beaumont. Claudia Bergen. Molly Josephine Berry. Emma Louise Besant. Joshua David Bird. Anna Mererid Blackburn. Alexander Brammer. William Brooks. Mia Isabel Scarlett Brumhall. Elizabeth Temiteo Burrell. George Burton. Jacob Bushnell. Eva Lily Carroll. Jessica Rose Chamberlain. Veena Chanda. Harry Chappells. Fenton Christmas. Tassia Storm Cloran. Maximilian Cobain. Georgia Ray Cole. Alice Congdon. Sarah Coop. Saffron Cooper Siddle. Hannah Louise Cottrell. Gabrielle Crawford. India Crawley. Charlotte Jane Croft. Abigail Eloise Crossland Otter. Harry Cutmore. Georgia Clementine Alice Davies. Maddie Elizabeth Davies. Phoebe Isabel Ivy Davis. Rose Harriet Day. Grace Dearson. Esther Ruth Dayden. Megan Rose Dennis. Jennifer Doggett. Ruby Dice. Emily Jane Earp. Natasha Everett. Lauren Eddy. Francesca Amy Fallows. Chania Ann Chaira Fox. Mia Gabriel Furlong. Anna Helena Galazinska. India Gammon. Emily Louise Garbett. Elizabeth Gargett. Lauren Jane Giel. Grace Eleanor Gerard. Ella Gibbs. Molly Gilroy. John Frederick Gledhill. Arthur James Patrick Goldthorpe. Anahita Gulshani Shirazi. Charles David Guy Gooch. George James Buckland Gordon. Joel Grant. Benjamin Grant Fowle. Ella Gregory. Sophie Griffiths. James Hacker. Catherine Sarah Georgina Hafner. Lucy Hall. Jude Hammond. Lila Hanif. Shelby Ruth Hanson. Imogen Ann Elsa Hanby. Eloise Julia Hardy. Rachel Victoria Hall. Isabel Lucy Hawker. Olivia Alexandra Hayworth. Emma Heathcote. Arvian Fergus Gunter Hesketh. Molly Higgs. Isabel Grace Hilliard. Darren Hodge. Emma Louise Hookway. Hannah Houghton. Megan Rose Hunt. Helen Hutchinson. Catherine Mary Louisa Ingledow. Kate Israel. Megan Hannah James. Chloe May Jakes. Caitlin Jenkins. Olivia Jewell. Gabrielle June Johnston. Ella Catherine Ann Jonas. Michael Lewis Jones. Eliza May Ketcher. Hannah Kalia Sally Jo Kirkham. Benjamin James Lang. Tanya Rebecca Lang. Edward Launchbury Clark. Sophie Joanna Lavender. Joshua Mark Leaper. Esther Bronwyn Loud. Benedict Eric Mallet. Marilyn Manino. Shauna Alice Lily McCarley. Nicholas McGowan. Isabel Kate Tarrance McGrigor. Alma Mercado Crespo. Sabina Messent. Isabel Metcalf. Elena Nazreen Mayer Bothling. Rosemary Helen Morse. Thomas Murphy. Fatima Naveed. Chloe Joy Nelms. Lily Nelson. Tyvi Nergo. Omalefe Chimnonzo Ohioma. Grace Juliet Older. Madeline Chloe Parker. Hannah Tamina Paterson. Juliet Flora Diane Peacock. Rachel Louise Perry. Alicia Pocock. George Christopher Charles Pope. Georgia Poplet. Charlotte Teresa Power. Hannah Marie Primarolo. Josephine Privet. Leah Robert Packer. Ross Rondell. Annabelle Helen Ross. Theodore Sammy. Victoria Amy Sanders. Daisy Jemima Saunders. Ana Sofia Silva Carvalho. Elizabeth Rose Simpson. Nicole Simpson. Louise Catherine Elspeth Snook Herchronje. Lee Mary Claire Spence. Honor Spreckley. Emily Barbara Stevenson. Madison Stewart. Jenna Stivey. Charity Elaine Strong. Vihan Tang. Oliver Telling. Emily Charlotte Thomas. Emma Charlotte Thomas. Charlotte Sophia Thompson. Daisy Totman. Eleanor Turner. Corin Jonathan Wafitis. And Garrett Helen Vale. Tessa Jane Kylo Vallely. Lydia Venn. Daniel Joshua Wakefield. Aoife Siobhan Wall. Madeline Walsh. Georgina Grace Warburton. Alexandra Kate Ward. Jacqueline Ward. Laura Jade Warren. Katie Louise Wassell. Victoria Watts. Ilona Annie Weir. Hannah Deborah Weiss. Naomi Alice Wells. Georgina White. Luke Edmund Acton Williams. Daniel Aaron Wolford. Rebecca Jane Young.
I now call upon the public orator, Ms. Linda Peaker, to present the honorary graduand.
Ms. Ruth Hunt. Ruth Hunt was born to campaign and born to lead. Whether as head girl at school, president at the Student Union at university, or now as chief executive of Stonewall, the largest LGBT rights organisation in Europe, Ruth has always had a knack for debating, problem solving, and positively influencing situations. Ruth was born in Wales and credits her mother a strong advocate for the education of women, who attended university whilst also working as a nurse and raising a family, for instilling in her a work ethic and campaigning talent. After school in Cardiff and Birmingham, Ruth attended St Hilda's College at the University of Oxford, where she studied English language and literature. She then spent time at the Equality Challenge Unit, where she led work advising higher education institutions on sexual orientation and gender identity equality. Ruth joined Stonewall in 2005, first as a senior policy officer, before holding other senior positions and ultimately becoming chief executive in 2014. Since then, she has successfully led the development of Stonewall's groundbreaking campaigns, including its work to tackle homophobic bullying in schools, effective interventions to improve the health of lesbian, gay, and bisexual people, and Stonewall's acclaimed leadership and development programs. Ruth has also started to bring Stonewall even deeper into our communities, engaging with groups from different ethnicities and young religious people who have often felt conflicted between their faith and their sexuality. Stonewall has always been known for its strong campaigning for sexual orientation equality, but in recent years, Ruth has spearheaded the organisation's commitment to trans equality, as well as making Stonewall a voice for everyone in the LGBT community. This historic move followed an extensive consultation with more than 700 trans people in order to include issues that uniquely affect the trans community, as well as those experiences of discrimination shared by all LGBT people. Hate crime and discrimination are sadly still an issue for many people around the UK. Stonewall's research last year indicated that 1 in 5 LGBT people have experienced a hate crime or incident because of their sexual orientation or gender identity. And this number rises to 2 in 5 for trans people. In addition, 4 out of 5 anti-LGBT hate crimes go unreported, with younger victims particularly reluctant to report to the police. Ruth believes, like so many of us, that education is key to combating hate crime and discrimination. She has focused immense time and energy into working with schools, universities, and employers to help them create cultures where everyone feels welcome and supported, and people can actively challenge hate crime. This year, I have seen some of the education work of Stonewall in action. Myself and a further 25 senior managers here at Exeter attended a Stonewall Allies programme. It was a truly wonderful and challenging day. We learnt by walking around in somebody else's shoes for just one day how exhausting it can be if you can't be yourself at work. We all learnt what a difference we could make by being allies, and personally made pledges to make this happen. I hope that one day everyone can live and work in an inclusive environment, free from discrimination, without fear of abuse, and with positive mental well-being. If we can all have just a little bit of the passion and determination of Ruth Hunt, I believe that day will be sooner here. Chancellor, it is my honour to present Ms. Ruth Hunt for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
It is my delight to admit you to the degree of Doctor of Law, honoris causa.
I now invite our honorary graduate, Ruth Hunt, to address the congregation.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, fellow graduates and graduands, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, a very warm welcome to you today and a big thank you for having me here today. The biggest pressure of this event is bowing at the right time and the right place, and I think I overcompensated, so please take my apology. There are three things I would like to tell you, graduates, today that I wish someone had told me when I was sitting in your shoes. At the age of 38, I certainly don't know all the answers, but there are some things I think I could tell you. The first is that you no longer have a plan. And at the age of 21, having done my GCSEs, my A-levels, my degree, my exams, been where I was supposed to be and achieved and done the best I possibly could, not having a plan at the age of 21 was slightly frightening. And at the age of 38, I continue to have that existential crisis. I think it is a feature of English graduates that we think hard and often, but it's okay not to have a plan. The most important thing is whatever you do it extraordinarily well. And if you have a job, always do the job the level above the one you're in. Always be ambitious and work hard. The second point I want to make is it's really important that you understand your power. You'll have heard a lot about diversity, inclusion, equalities, and wherever you go on to work, you'll hear more and more about that too. Top tip, it's basically about power. People like working with people like them. They recruit people like them. They work with people like them. Understand how you are part of that system. If you're a woman with long hair, you'll be dismissed. If you're from a Black, Asian, or minority ethnic background, you will find it harder. If you're LGB or T, you'll sometimes find it harder. Understand that sometimes you'll benefit from that system, and sometimes you will lose. The duty on you is to not be complicit with that system. And as you get more senior and go further, as the honorary graduates and graduates of this university will inevitably do, decide to use your power in a different way. Be uncomfortable sometimes. Recognize that the person with 2 A-levels who's worked at their kitchen table with 4 siblings around them is perhaps just as clever as you, and you are just as clever as those who've had other opportunities bigger and greater than yours. My third message would be to be kind. In a world that is increasingly hostile, cynicism, degradation, diminishing people and their achievements and successes is toxic. Find it in yourself to be kind to other people, and you'll find that life is significantly more satisfactory and satisfying. My final top tip would be that if you can't bring yourself to delete social media, and I would strongly recommend that you do so now, at least work on the basis that would you want your grandmother to be reading it in the Daily Mail? And if you work by that rule of thumb, you'll do extraordinarily well. My final tip is do get a pension now, because it's all going to get terribly difficult. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chancellor.
I now call upon Professor Pascal Aebischer to present the second cohort of candidates for awards.
Chancellor, by the authority of Senate, I present to you the following who have been deemed worthy to receive degrees of the university. In the College of Humanities, for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in English and Drama, Ella Connolly. Robert Raphael Cipriano. Eleanor Lucy Martin. Sebastian Paz Mesa. In English and Drama with Study Abroad, Lauren Victoria Edwards. In English and Film Studies with Study Abroad, Christina Marie Falcon. Lydia Spencer Elliott. In English and French, Sean Boland. Alexander Cobb. Larry Elcock. Molly Bell Fleet. Victoria Christine Elisabeth Horbach. Laura Heidi Nicole Leichtfried. Shireen Lloyd. Srinandini Mukherjee. Lillian Plume. Victoria Pownell. Katie Rose Rivers. Helena Scott. Molly Jane Sleep. Amy Taylor. Eli Mark Wyatt. In English and Italian, Nancy Beth Ralph. Jessica Scraton. In English and Spanish, Catherine Ruth Duncan. Nia Rinos Murais. Hannah Riley. Rebecca Helen Silk. Jessica Mila Williams. In English and Visual Culture, Jack Stephen Anthony Lewis. Christy Owen O'Byrne. Emily O'Connell. Tristan Spencer. In English and Visual Culture with Study Abroad, Saskia Coakley-Black. Rebecca Wilson. In English with Film Studies, Lily Mai Evans-Williams. Annabel Mary Fraser. Chloe Alice Gunner. Nicholas Edward Hallam. Sasha Charlotte Jackman. Simon David Keach. Alice Ruby Leadham. Matthew Benjamin Pryor. Harry Reynolds. Matthew Smith. Phoebe Solon. Joanna Rachel Summers. Emily Treacher. In English with International Relations, Hannah Rose Cholbachi. In English with Study Abroad, Lara Gwendolyn Mary Bulquill. Megan Elizabeth Beckett. Jennifer Margaret Eusden. Constance Benson. Katrina Fox. Connor Liam Knight. Imogen Hilary Knott. Charlotte Liddle. Olivia Linkison Cole. Shannon Susanna Lynn. Rhiannon Alice Reed. Megan Templeman. Amber Turner Flanders. In English with Study in North America, Ellen Frances Addis. Anushka Esther Alexander Rose. Bryce Allen. Amy Victoria Buckle. Nancy Conroy. Charlotte Emma Cross. Laura Ferris. Emma Lucy Claire Hall. Elena Pratt. Jordan James Tapp. Natasha Joy Calder Taylor. Scarlett Watkins. Catherine Williams. In English, with teaching English to speakers of other languages, Catherine Ruth Taylor. In film studies, Richard William Brandon Barrow. Marius Bergam Tanberg. Richard Bevins. James Henry Roll Fane Trefusis. Ellen Louise Hargreaves. James Horton. Tara Jennett. Bolditsa Attila Kumjathi. Rachel Elise Kwok. Harry Rusk. Isabel May Smith. In film studies and history, Lorna Shirley. In film studies and international relations, Lucy Peyton Williams. In film studies and philosophy, Nikolai Andrei Shrireb. In film studies with study abroad, Oliver Samuel McKenna Knight. In international relations with English, Simra Rihan.
Some of our graduates can't be with us today, so at this stage I confer their degrees on them in absentia and ask us to signal our congratulations to them.
Caitlin Rankin McCabe of the Students' Guild to give the student vote of thanks.
Thank you. I'm also an English graduate, class of 2017, and so it is with great honour and pride that I'm able to stand here before you today, class of 2018. From your early beginnings when you realised that Grendel was perhaps the original Gollum, or to your second term where you struggled to carry the Norton Anthology of Poetry up the stairs of the old library, you've all come far and found your own unique fields of research, whether that is the character of death in Middle English texts, the shift of patois to English in Derek Walcott's poetry, or representations of African food in post-colonial texts. As you graduate with your degrees in English, I would like you to think a little about the power of words. Christopher Marlowe wrote, "'Tis magic, magic that hath ravished me, but for you English graduates, it is words." Indeed, the power of words will have inspired you to take this course, words that you've now learnt to manipulate in order to create your own voice. And it is words that will help you argue for your beliefs and pursue your dreams. As you move forward with your degrees, remember to carry your values from Exeter with you. Be ambitious, rigorous, exceptional, and most importantly, inclusive. There is more in common amongst us than what divides us. We are a community of people from different places with different experiences and different passions, and yet we are all Exeter. Exeter has given us numerous opportunities, whether it is through the guild societies, volunteering and engaging with the community, sport, the student newspapers and journals, or simply having the highest student-tree ratio. I hope your time in Exeter has enabled you to become an involved, independent leader, ready to take on any challenge the world has to offer. Cherish all the great experiences you've had at Exeter, friends and relationships you've created, the fundraising you've done, the events and projects that you've organised, and all of the challenges that you have overcome. Finally, enjoy today. It's a once-in-a-lifetime moment, so make sure you get some flawless photos, a glass of Prosecco, and also a funny photo with your family on the rock. You have worked so hard to get to this moment, and you should celebrate that. You have degrees from Exeter, a global institution, and probably the best university in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The Students' Guild makes a remarkable contribution to what happens here on campus and the experience of our students. For many of our students, it's the first serious time away from home, new relationships, new challenges, perhaps studying a new subject, but also new opportunities, and the Students' Guild is at the heart of delivering that offering and providing support for our students, particularly when there's so much pressure on young people now. And I can only reiterate Ruth's view that whilst social media is a good in the sense of accessibility of information, I do at times wonder whether it's become too dominant in our lives and whether we need to show a little more willingness to turn the damn thing off. It's a remarkable experience to stand here congratulating each of the students, to see the wonderful smiles on their faces, their success, and I'm sure you're all uplifted by that as well. There are other people I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank the university's administrative staff. This is like a small town. It's a complex community, and all the challenges that go with that are handled by a loyal, dedicated, and highly professional group of administrators. We also have another group sitting on the stage behind me, members of faculty, our academics, our professors, our teachers. It's always interesting to see the students coming across, looking across to one of the professors, and I try to read into the different eye movements. Some of them are real warmth and thank you and affection for getting me here. Others are, well, you didn't think I was going to do it, did you? And I have, despite the fact that I was sobering up doing most of your lectures and barely ever got an essay in with less than a minute to spare. But thank you very much to everybody in faculty. It's been a challenging year this year. But graduates, you've completed a challenge with great success. You have secured a degree from one of the nation's finest universities, one of the world's finest universities. To have the University of Exeter on your CV will provide all manner of opportunities for you in the future. You're also members of a continuing family. Some of you may leave today and perhaps not return for a long time, but I would encourage you to come back, or at least stay in contact. We have a vibrant alumni community across the world. We have events for graduates. There are opportunities for you to come back and re-engage, to realize in 5 or 10 years' time that everything which you were taught and understood today has since been disproven, and there is a new reality, a new set of facts that you need to be informed about, and come back and re-engage with your classmates and also meet with people who are studying the subjects that you studied now. It's just a wonderful opportunity to be at university, a tremendous experience. I have a daughter here who's an undergraduate, so I have a spy within the organization. I also have another secret method of finding out how things go. I sit outside my hotel in Exeter talking to the parents and graduates who are either being in the ceremonies today or here for tomorrow's ceremony. And I must say I'm just generally very, very pleased with the feedback that I get. But that's looking backwards. Let's look forwards. This is an inflection point in your lives. This is a time when you can again reset for a new course. Reset for a new course around career, around further education, around commitment to faith or commitment to purpose. But also recommit to continuing to make an impact in whatever you do. Try your best to do it well and do it sensitively. Be kind, as Ruth urged us earlier on. Make your mark. You are in an environment where we've come to decry experts and elites. You are, by your achievement, members of an elite of sorts. Use that position. Use the influence to create a better society, a better community, better relationships. Use the education and experiences you've had here at the University of Exeter, not only to continue to improve your own lives, but to improve the lives of others. And at all times, remember and thank those who helped you get to where you are. In many cases, they're sitting here in this hall today. They, I know, are very, very proud of what you've done. I hope you're equally proud of the sacrifices and the determination that they showed to facilitate your achievement of your degree. It's been an honor to award you your degrees today. Thank you very much. Please enjoy the rest of the day. I declare the congregation closed.